Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be checking out something that I was not even slightly expecting to happen. This is going to be another TTS episode. Now, it's not one of the mainline episodes, it's not one of the numbered episodes, it's one of the shorts, but it's Squat's Reborn, made with Alfabusa, and it's currently on the VindicareAssassin channel, which I had not known about until they had done this, and he tagged and he shared. It's like, yeah, we actually had this done, but we were going to put it out, and then stuff happened, and we're not. So we're going to put it on this channel instead. Which led me to the VindicareAssassin channel on YouTube, and oh my god, there is a lot of TTS and TTS adjacent content on the channel, so I'm going to have a really good time today because there's a whole bunch of TTS videos I have never even seen, and I'm sorry, the geek out is strong with this one today. So listen, we're just going to jump right in and see where this goes, and then check out some of the other ones because apparently there's a lot, which is just cool. Again, happy place right now, yes. There's going to be links to everything down below, so make sure to check them out. When you're done, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Now let's get started.
Governor Sloan.
Oh god, that's...
Why?
Turning our rattling population? Oh, I don't even... I thought this was like some kind of Nurgle corpse, and I'm like, no, Governor, he has the eye. Oh, that's probably a scribe. What is it? I'm sorry, I talk about this every single time new art of normal people is introduced into the TTS anything, because it's always like this guy right here, the scribe, because he has a pen, sure, and actual hands. That's actually a little weird. Usually when you get to talk to a governor, and I'm not even going to touch on him yet, it just looks like he's a literal skeleton. It looks like he's literally necromancy in action, which normally would be the most fucked up thing. And then you have apparently the governor of a planet, Sloan, who I hate that this giant mass of cancer and like literally looks like he's about to die, wrapped together with barbed wire and a giant quill. He looks both impoverished and attemptingly seemingly rich. You can see that's just painted on gold, not actual gold, because it's starting to wear where the bronze underneath is showing, which honestly is heavy as hell. It just, honestly, probably not the dumbest thing I've ever seen for fashion, so I'll give him points for that one. But at the same time, just like, oh god, it's not the worst. That's what makes it even worse. This is not the worst art they've done for a regular human who could afford longevity-inducing treatments, and it's just, there comes a point where the chaos god of pestilence and all that fuckery that is Nurgle, or Slaanesh, take your pick, should not look cleaner by comparison. And then, I mean, if he fell to Nurgle tomorrow, he might legitimately become healthier. I mean, at least their skin tone is supposed to look this way, as opposed to this one where it looks like he's not getting any oxygen flow. It's like, I'm going to keep alive through money. Oh, God. I'm literally seconds in, and I'm already having a mental breakdown just on the art. Why does this happen every time? Makes it worse than I'm never going to see it again, which is weird, because like, at one time, I don't like this, but at the same time, it's also so distinctive, I kind of like it, and I've learned to enjoy it, and I feel really disturbed at that realization. Huh. Well, this is an unpleasant revelation I wasn't expecting to have today. I think we need to move on.
Are we turning our rattling population into ration bars?
Isn't that what they do anyway? Rations.
What?
Oh.
The administrator forgot to say the peasantry food supply
No.
system month.
Would it not be
No.
cheaper to distribute the fresh meat from the pantry spire?
That meat belongs to the Slobarious bloodline.
Unfortunately, he's completely par for course.
Disgusting abhumans, Gristle Baron.
That's actually
Send them to the slutworks, have them slaughtered, but you shall not eat them, for
What?
that would disturb the Emperor's four humors.
Ah, well, then I suppose it best they all starve.
I hate where I paused. So that was a crazy-ass Inquisitor based on the... whatever the hell... that... It's like, was that hair? Oh god, he has Aquila hair. Oh, I don't... I thought it was just like some shadow. It's just like, no, he has his hair styled like Aquila's and feet and the widow's peak. I don't even... This hurts to look at. And then there's... I'm going with a ultra-orthodox Inquisitor. Not just a regular Orthodox Inquisitor, which is like one of the two sides. It's like Orthodox or... Is it something else? I forgot the word. But like the more dedicated ones, the ones who are more pure, as opposed to the more radical ones. Like honestly, they're both wrong usually. But it's just how you're wrong. It's just a different flavor. And this guy, he literally looks like this is the definition of constipation in action. It's actually hilarious and I love it. But he looks like someone took a character out of the Three Stooges and decided, you know what'd be funny? Let's make sure they don't shit after the last decade. And make sure he can't stop. That's this character, but in power armor with the Inquisitive seal, so probably an Inquisitor. Was not expecting this governor of Slovin, whatever his name is, to be the smart one, because at the one hand, he's like, I at least want to still give my people food. But on the other hand, the Inquisitor said not to, so I don't care enough. It's like, as far as governors go in TTS, and by extension, most actual Warhammer 40k, that makes him incredibly competent and kind. I'm just having all these revelations that I don't like.
For that would disturb the Emperor's for
Yeah, this is one of the Inquisitors that wasn't purged by the Emperor.
Then I suppose it best they all starve. A necessary evil.
Necessary evil, absolutely.
Mankind must suffer, lest the Imperium will die. A necessary
Just stupid, but also exactly how a lot of people actually treat
it.
it.
Replaced with candelabras. All they must see is the Emperor's light.
Governor, Inquisitor,
Is something gonna kill them?
unknown ships have entered orbit.
They mentioned
We're
squats.
getting a transmission.
Please say the squats take over and kill everyone. What? What is... Oh, I like this guy already. I just realized what that is in the background. It's an electric bagpipe. Oh my god. I can't tell if they're Scottish or Irish because it's so heavily done. Also, I recognize a certain Custodes voice being used. It's like, okay, that's awesome. I'm okay with this. You can barely hear it. So. Is he getting redder? He is getting redder.
What?
They didn't even know the squats are anymore.
Squat?
No such thing. Stop listening. There are no empires other than the Imperium. Don't be heretic.
Technically, they were kind of included in there the same way the Mechanicus was, and they're still their own thing, but we're gonna ignore that. I see have a skull hanging down. Like just a toy skull, too.
Let's see how your groom treats us.
So are they the crazy squats, or the really crazy squats?
Not to worry. Our city's white shields will protect us.
No.
Hewitt not doing it.
We turned them off so you could sunbathe. You utter cretin.
I like this guy! Is that a ham?
You
Oh god, it's an actual model. They got the old squat model.
Various.
I like this guy even more now.
Then you come out.
Yeah, it's definitely an improvement.
Are you Imperial?
I shat on your Imperium.
I mean, so does the actual Emperor, so...
Chaos?
I shat on your chaos.
Already he's better.
You Xenos thralls?
I shat on your repressive power structures. We are squads.
Oh, there's three of them behind him.
Baits and eat baggage. Baggage is illegal.
Not anymore, according to the governor.
Laws, governor.
He's actually going with that.
We baggage for everyone.
Fuck. I'm convinced.
You
Yeah, it looks like he hasn't eaten in years.
betray our heroic Imperium.
His hair color keeps changing. Dead. Ooh, that's actually a really cool model in the back there.
So I could cook me wee baggage to perfection.
Oh my.
Imperium is mankind's one hope of survival.
Now it's the squats.
Your
Oh god, just...
rebellion might get...
I never noticed, but that he's actually playing the bagpipes. I didn't see it before because he's behind. But now he's actually more in the frame. It's like, oh god, yeah. He's not just getting theme music. He brought the actual performance. He has an actual squat performance backup group.
get the better of
This
a
is
few
perfect.
systems, perhaps even a few sectors, but at the end of all things...
Honestly, I think the Emperor, at least in TTS, would enjoy this and think it's funny.
As the evils of this hateful galaxy claw and low at your gates.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, this guy is actually one of those evils. He doesn't realize it. I do like how they're changing the color of his face to show emotion when his face doesn't move.
Will judge you one day.
No, he won't.
Your abhuman heresy
No, it's literally just
will
ED.
end not
This is also completely an actual way people think about this game. I love seeing him being stamped on by a squat.
Nay!
What?
We have trains!
Trains? Is that a train? I thought it was a Titan foot. No, it's an actual train. Sorry, train! Well, that's one way to go!
Should we stop this?
I'm sorry, I just love the irony right here, where there's just a couple Dark Eldar who are invaded. It's like, I don't feel good about this. Oh. I just love that. It's so fucked up that they're having second thoughts. That, as far as jokes go, this is just a wild ride. I just love seeing someone actually take down those idiotic governors. Every single one. Canon and TTS first. It's always like that. Incompetence is mandatory in the Imperium. It's just a thing. And I love this. It's just that little question. Should we stop this? Perfect. That was just perfect. That was perfect, and I love it. I'm so glad that's a thing. Oh, anyway, there's a message at the end. Ooh, what did he say? Damn. Hopefully, someday, we will be back. You know, I was doing a good job keeping that on my mind. Yeah, that's a kick to the nuts. And next up, because I'm just going to move on rather than thinking about anything that might have occurred to me in the last episode at all, we're going to be looking at Life is the Emperor's Currency, a TTS tribute, Battle Barge, Fist of Ultramar. Oh yeah, you can actually see how it's the barge itself. I think this is actually the most detail anything in TTS has given to a battle barge. As in, I think it's the only detail TTS has given to a battle barge. They kind of mentioned it in the Hive Fleet Behemoth stuff, or like the Behemoth animations, but technically that wasn't directly, but it also was, so I'll consider it. But yeah, we don't really see the outside. As a spaceship geek, this is cool. Oh, wow, that got loud.
Life is the Emperor's currency. Spend it well.
Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace...
This is so goddamn stupid. Have they already forgotten I have installed thrones as currency in the Imperium? Besides, can you...
Wait, that's actually canon? I thought thrones was just something they adopted on their own, and then they just never did anything with it. Everyone has like their own little version of it throughout different sectors. I could be mistaken. It's one of those things that I was going to look it up to see if it was fanon or actually canon, then this shit happened. Still though, I just want to go back and see, like, this is the old animation style before every single bit was animated, almost kind of like they do with some of the VTubers now that I think about it. Like, just the stretching of images to make movement. It's so weird. They still do it sometimes to heighten emotions, but just seeing someone talk like that is
already forgotten I have installed thrones as currency in the Imperium?
Also, he sounds a lot calmer this way.
Besides, can you imagine me saying, here, take these 20 lives and go buy me a taco?
Yes.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah, I can see him saying that in canon. It just occurred to me that that's probably the last time I'm going to hear that Ultramarine battle chant used, because I only had ever really heard it in TTS. Yeah, this is one of those videos, like, I'm enjoying this, but at the same time, it's also reminding me of things I kind of didn't want to remind myself of. And next we have Cornside out, and that corn demon looks a little sus. Maybe I'm just out of practice.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
No. Okay, wow, that got louder than I expected. Ah! And next up, we have Dark Angel History, which I'm certain won't try and suddenly blow out my ears. Not like I've never had issues audio balancing, so I can't really complain. Honestly, though, it's still just... Yeah, what does it hit their ears? It's like, oh yeah, bloody murder and fighting, and they're enjoying it because they're laughing at it. No, honestly, yeah, that makes perfect sense. The name of that yeah, it makes sense. Dark Angel history. Caliban. Lionel Johnson. Return home to Caliban. Oh, this is set in the 30K timeline of TTS. Ooh.
Lionel Johnson returned home to Cal, only to find that
Everything was A-okay.
the lion kicked back. And
I'm sorry, are they?
when they
Oh my god, they're actually at... Okay, so this is just the Dark Angel history. It's the approved Dark Angel history. I need to pause this some more.
home to Cal,
Only to find out... Ooh, that's the art they went with? Am I the only one they think they just photoshopped Spock's head on there and then gave him long hair? I'm literally not the only one thinking that, right? It's probably just because they heightened the forehead height right here for the animation. But that's literally what it looks like.
to find that
Dark Angels, everything was A-okay. Nothing happened on Caliban. There's totally no heresy here.
the lion
Had fought. The lion kicked back. Seriously, nothing happened on Caliban. There's totally no heresy here.
and
Okay, now you... Ooh, is that actually the first... Oh, yeah! They're actually showing Luther. Wait, no. Is that Sanguinius? Why is he here? Or is that an alternate art of the lion? Usually when I see flowing blonde hair, I think Sanguinius. No, there's a lion behind him. That... Oh, no, wait. Those are decorative wings, not actual wings. Okay, that's the lion. Huh, this art actually makes him look like his brother. Usually they don't do that. Then, yeah, that's definitely Luther then. Huh. He had some brewskis. How hard would a beer have to be to affect a Primarch? I mean, that's the kind of stuff like that I honestly believe in canon and TTS. There is probably, I was going to say a lunar wolf out there somewhere, but a heretic lunar wolf or a completely canon compliant space corgi. I know what I said. That is intentionally trying to find something that could do that. Yeah, just throwing it out there. I think Russ would approve. Brewskis is the Emperor's favorite drink. The brand is as loyal as the Dark Angels. Oh, that's a good
when
line.
daybreak came, Caliban was
That was
nothing
one hell of a
more than
party,
an
guys.
asteroid field. A result of
Someone left the gas on in the fortress. Seriously, there is no heresy here, okay? Go away. Also, I know someone's saying this in the background, but I cannot hear what they're saying. See, it's like you can kind of hear
when
it.
the loyalists reclaimed the void-shielded remnants of their headquarters. They found them.
The lion went out for smokes. He'll be back. The entirety of our chapter totally knows where our Primarch is. See, this one's weird because technically that is actually the equivalent of accurate. No, seriously. Like, the lie here is they know where he's at. The truth is only the guy in charge doesn't know where he's at, and everyone else doesn't know either because they all think he's dead. So technically they all think he's in the warp dead. So, souls, and that is weird. I'm not really sure if that counts. Still, though, this one isn't even wrong. He went out for smokes. Technically, he took a cat nap, a lion nap, if you will, in the rock. Technically, this is a lie. This is propaganda because he went out. He isn't. He's literally been sitting at home, kicking back and taking a nap for about 10,000 years. That is technically accurate. He doesn't have to even come back because technically he never left. Oh, God.
You'll be back in a minute.
From that day onwards, the surveilling Dark Angels.
Demonic shit, dagger. God, that just hit me with all the text. Dark Angels are loyal. Dark Angels are loyal because green is the Emperor's favorite color. Dark Angels are loyal. Dark Angels are loyal. Are the Dark Angels actually orcs? Dun dun. No, because that would be stupid. They're not purple. Then no one would see it coming. I just need to see what was being written here, though. Like, they drop so much. Spiky, 0 out of 10. Would not call a brother. Nice dagger. Absolutely heretical. Demonic shit. Hobo cloak. Okay, actually, the cloak's accurate. And oddly enough, I think it makes him look cooler. Oh, God. I feel like I should say something about how this is an obvious joke just at the title alone, but considering I have actually been shot off the board by an orc army before, I don't want to make it. It wasn't good luck on my part. It was exceptionally bad luck.
It looks like my brothers were shot by a large caliber from a
Oh, he's holding a
long
head.
distance. Weird. I thought there were only orcs here.
Oh my, looks like orc snipers.
What the hell
Orc
is that
snipers.
model?
That seems improbable, Inquisitor.
That's an Inquisitor?
Orcs aren't really known for their long-range action.
What?
See? Orc snipers. They are still in the area.
So the joke in that one is it was a VindicareAssassin, or VindicareAssassin, and the Inquisitor's like, hey, it's an orc sniper! He must be the one doing this. And I'm just going like, wow, no wonder they're being assassinated. They're that dumb. I think he missed the one, hit the wrong guy, or just, I don't, wow. Yeah, that Inquisitor is completely par for course, unfortunately. Oh, God. Not everyone is as competent as Reeb Van Horn. I may have been binging Warham's TTS-compliant role-playing game that Zorn the Bear and the Alpha crew, or I guess Alpha's crew, have been doing. A lot of the writers are doing it. And it's awesome and ending, and that's sad. On the other hand, they're going to do new stuff, so that's actually cool. Unlike regular TTS, which is just ending on a dead kitten. God damn it, I gotta stop remembering that. Next up, Commissar's 2 rules. You're dead and don't question me because you're also dead?
Men.
Yes.
There are only 2 things for which I will shoot a man. The first is heresy.
But sir, we were only...
Yeah,
the
no,
second is interrupting me. Yes, guardsman?
Does raising my hand count as interrupting, sir?
Apparently.
Yes.
Okay, that last bit was stupid. But I also really enjoyed it because, like, oh, this is a stupid rule. Does raising my hand count as interrupting? Yes. It's that deadpan. This is a stupid joke, but we're going to play it out and see how it looks. And yeah, no, it was quite amusing. It wasn't like, ha, I'm going to stop laughing someday in the next year after I die of asphyxiation because I'm laughing too hard. Thankfully, it wasn't that because that'd be horrible. It was just like, yeah, this is amusing. For a couple seconds, that was nice, yeah. It's a funny little joke, and I kind of wish they had found a way to integrate it into the main series because I love that. That was good. Next up, we have first fuck up of Rax. First, I see it says, I am a VindicareAssassin. To which I would say, yeah, no, I know exactly where this is going, and I disagree. That's the first in this case. Literally, Vrax was just fuck up on top of fuck up on top of fuck up. And if the assassin, sorry, not the assassin, if the chaos aspects hadn't come in later, I would have said it was a plot the entire time, but no, it was actually just the writing made it look that way. It was like, it's really well, it's just what it is, so you run with it. Oh, God. It's really hard to hear him. Oh, God, he's doing this, but goddamn, I'm bad at math. Yes, yes, you are.
He almost killed Cardinal.
Almost. And finally, we have the first and, as far as I know, only episode of Heretics United. Heretics United versus transportation problems? Why do I have a feeling this one will be relatable? I don't want it to be relatable. Oh, no. Sometimes they do that. It gets really weird when you relate to anything in TTS, because TTS is usually so over the top that this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt somehow. But yeah, I love the entire, I was a calculated risk, but I'm bad at math. I love that joke, mostly because, yeah, I do that. Speaking of things that are relatable, that are kind of groan-inducing, that last episode, because I'm very much relating to that. Yeah. Ooh, Port Wander, Sector Calyx, 907 M41. What? Oh, interesting heretic art there.
So, I've looked into our whole transportation problem, and it seems the next vessel heading to that planet the book mentions leaves in about a week.
Where did you guys even get that book anyways? I was passed out and blindfolded in the bar after snorting too much of that good pink liquid milkshake stuff.
None of your business. We want it. In a game of cards.
Come on, guys. Just a round of cards and you can win this awesome book.
Yeah, actually just...
I swear, I totally don't cheat. Those are just rules.
And what happened during
that makes more sense.
banquet when we were supposed to persuade the people to join Slanesh? I kinda overdid it with those delicious snacks.
We have
What is she
disposed
eating?
of
Oh.
the most cunning of plans that are beyond your reckoning.
What?
So, what do you say we finish this fudge upstairs? I want to get the seduction over with before the acid reflux hits.
Oh.
Oh no. Ugh.
I'm telling you, man, if you just join the rivaling Slaneshi cult, you can kickstart an even bigger revolution, thus maximizing the amount of non-believers killed.
On the one hand, yeah, those are brains that are eating in the background. Not even that weird considering corpse starch is standard Imperium fare. But, okay. I was more surprised about it. I was like, I want to get the seduction spark for the acid reflux. And she's literally holding a block of fudge with spikes. And it's like, nope, not even going to get that far. It's like failed Slaneshi. It's like, I was so out of it, yeah. It's like, no, you're accidentally going to, you're accidentally a prude. I love it. Sorry, I love failed Slanesh memes. It's kind of like the failed elf memes, wherever you see those things, mostly on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. And I may be searching it down because it's really cool art style and it's just funny as hell. But I might be showing my hand a bit, which I'm sure no one's surprised about. Also, just like, we got the actual hand-drawn Chaos guy with all the weapons, and he's definitely Chaos because he's Alpha Legion, so I actually don't know. I think he's Alpha. I was going to make a joke, but you never know if it's an Alpha. Then I realized it's actually completely accurate because Alpha Legion. So technically, everyone is Alpha Legion!
Everybody wins.
No.
Psst. Hey. Don't worry.
Also, he's just wearing a face down there.
Cunning backup plan how
is
to
it
do
called
this.
Kill Everyone? Because that's yeah, that's how it
fair
works.
and square. Nothing outside the plan happened on that banquet.
Wow.
Anyway, what should we do during this week of downtime?
That's none of your business.
You're not being very helpful.
Like the shooting guy part?
Assistance is my concern alone.
Assistance?
Maybe we could do some dark rituals of unspeakable orgies with midgets, squats, whips, and yogurt in the name of the Prince of Pleasure. Or hit the pub. That works too.
Honestly, yeah, it probably does.
Yeah, sure. Pub sounds nice.
No, I mean, if you overindulge at the pub, that's technically Slanesh applying.
The visions of the future will forever remain an enigma to you, for I...
Yeah, whatever.
You're going to get drunk at the pub?
Several weeks later.
In the name of the Inquisition, tell me now, who summoned the demons in your pub?
And that was Heretics United, the one and only episode. I really don't get how transportation problems come into this, but honestly, I don't care because that was really funny. I just love how we're going to have this horrible demon orgy with yogurt, which honestly is still the creepiest aspect about that. I'm just throwing it out there. Anything that involves yogurt, sometimes, even when it's included correctly, is weird. Ugh. It's like all this stuff like whips. Ugh. Okay, makes sense, Slanesh. Yogurt. Technically, yogurt does involve bacteria, and bacteria just copulate. I guess technically it is an orgy of food. If you really, really want to break down that definition. I don't. I'm not going to do that. That sounds unpleasant. Let's not do that now. Let's pretend I never even said that. Future me, please edit that out so I don't ever have to think about this. On the other hand, I might not even look at it, not edit it, because I don't want to see it. It has future me. God damn it, I don't like it when future me has a point. What a dick. Still, I just like this episode. Disappointed it's going to be the only one, unfortunately. But overall, yeah, that was cool. Still don't get the transportation thing. Never going to get that. But it was cool. Like, yeah, they went to a pub. And then they summoned demons because they were drunk. Sure, why not? It would have been cool to see more things happen. And interesting art of Chaos Cultist Slaneshi-chan. Just throwing it out there. I don't have a type. Mostly not Slanesh. But everything else around it is pretty cool. That hole I'm digging, if my wife ever sees that, that's just getting deeper and deeper. All the same. You guys know the deal. There's links below to all the videos. Hit them up. And if there's other things from TTS that I just completely missed, like all of this, let me know because it's cool to find more. I just like doing this. And it also helps stave off the fact that there's that little voice in the back of my head going, TTS with Kitten dying horribly and the Emperor crying, and that's probably where it's going to stay forever. I don't like that voice, and I try very hard to ignore it. So all the same, thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and seriously, if anyone knows anything I missed, let me know. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys then. Adios.